Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Adrian, and welcome back to some more Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I just woke up, man. I feel like crap. So I was looking at the comments of the last episode of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, and by the way, thank you guys so much for the support on that video. There's a lot of tips and tricks and things that I should be doing, like using the memory ups that drop from battle, which is how you get more Digimon on your team and whatnot. But I saw a comment by Cardback, lovely Cardback. Shout out Cardback. He carried us in our last Pokemon ventures. Apparently we haven't scratched most of the side missions yet. And in my last episode, we played through a lot of them. And I'm really scared because I hated the side missions. Anyway, everybody, welcome back to some more Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I think what I'm going to be doing in today's video is trying to progress the storyline as much as possible, as well as leveling up my ABI. So I mentioned in my last episode, I'm kind of transferring my time changer knowledge onto this game and like thinking like, okay, what are load enhancements? Well, there are load enhancements in this game, but like, what is the equivalent of agent rank? What is the equivalent to ABI? Blah, 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 blah. And throughout all of that, I basically kind of spent a little bit of time off camera just grinding. But as you can see over here, I got a little bit of a Tokomon going. And the reason why I have Tokomon going is if you look at its ABI, compared to everyone else on my team, he has 25, which is significantly higher. And the reason being is because I mainly want to evolve him into a Lucamon. And apparently, according to the last episode, I've been pronouncing that right. It's not Lucamon, it is Lucamon, as in Lucifer. I can explain. The reason why I was calling it Lucamon is because I took Latin in high school, and Luke is light, and I was like, oh, light. Angel, it's like the light Digimon. No, dude, it's the embodiment of the devil himself. Anyway, can I even rename Digimon? Oh, I can. Okay, real quick, I'm just gonna rename these guys after some subscribers. Shoutmon, you are now Safers. Our Hagugurumon or Clockmon is going to be Solar Spectrum. I swear to God, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. No, I deleted it. Hold on, wait. I think this will be my team going forward anyway, so I'm gonna stick with these guys. Gururumon, you are now Vert Deus Matrix, and our Tokomon, who's going to be our Lucifer. I gotta pick or Lucamon. I'm sorry. Okay, guys. Bronzer RPGs. There we go. Okay, thank you guys all for the support and all the comments. Hopefully, dude, I keep doing that. Hopefully, if I get more Digimon, I can add more of you guys onto the team. However, I was looking at a lot of the tips, so like I said, thank you guys so much. So like I said, we're going to be doing the side missions. So we're going to be doing the side missions. However, I think according to the comment section, there is a bunch of Digimon that can help you evolve and grind ABI. Now, what I've been doing the grind ABI, which is like the points that you need to reach like specific evolutions, is you Digi-evolve and you devolve. Kind of like load enhancements, or like you're trying to increase the level cap, you evolve and de-evolve, and then you slowly build ABI. I'm going to be doing that. However, that brings in the problem. Well, what about the experience, Adrian? How are you going to get experience fast, right? I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slowly, ever so slowly, just complete most of these missions, unlocking better and better areas for more Digimon, unlocking more memories. By the way, I'll start, opening more cases and chests to get more memory points. In fact, I already started using them. I think my party memory is like 25 now, which is why I have 4 Digimon on my team. But I want to get a Platinum Numemon, which is, I believe, a Mega Digimon that gives you more experience on your team. And if you have that, it will make the grinding significantly more easier. So thank you guys so much for giving, all these tips and tricks. I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit more raspy because I just woke up, but we will now continue these quests, and I will now have to go ahead and, well, continue these quests. Okay, urgent case about Mirai. Let's go talk to Mirai. So I have been playing Ball Pit on the side of this game. I actually just finished 100% for Ball Pit, and I don't know when the Ball Pit videos are going to be coming out, but I thought that since these quests are kind of like whatever quests, or some of them are story quests, you guys told me that the red bulletin points are the main quests. It's actually really easy for me to just open up this game and play as is. Like, I could just leave this on and just go into an area and just forcefully keep killing Digimon over and over again to like level up. So that's what I've been doing, which is why like my Digimon are significantly stronger than before. I don't think we will be walking into an issue where, the Digimon are stronger than us, but if that is the case, I'm just going to be spending a lot more time just grinding off camera. Like, I really just don't mind that. The biggest thing that I'm worried about though is like actually getting all of these evolutions, because if I need a bunch of ABI or a bunch of stats and I can't rely on load enhancements like before, where load enhancements gave you like in a degree like permanent stats, well then that will make it getting, hey, we're in chapter 4 of the Shinjuku underground labyrinth incident, that'll make it where, well, things are going to be a lot more slower if I do go for the 100% for this game, and I gotta think about that. Anyway, so it looks like we are progressing the main story. We're in chapter 4. Thank the Lord. Dude, it's so nice because I got this brand new chair right here, right? This my Herman Miller Aeron size B. So now I can actually play for like longer distances without feeling, or longer sessions without feeling like I want to die. Also, what the well, aren't you something? Do you have any idea what this is? No clue, dude. Yeah, this whole phenomenon is hard to wrap my head around. Never seen anything like it. But still, there's still got to be a way for us to get inside it, wouldn't you think? One more step and I'll arrest the both of you. Huh? Crap, this gal's the last thing we need right now. This is a crime scene, and I won't have you messing with it. The great Makiko date isn't going to go easy. I forgot where this chick is from. Whatever. I don't care. So does this mean we can just go into this space because we're hackers? Gotta find a way out of here. Looks like this is the only way. Well, don't knock it if you haven't tried it, I guess. It just works. Okay. Whoa. This is pretty sick and dangerous. But that means we'll find some crazy Digimon in here. It's like two worlds are intersecting. I don't think there's anything wrong in my head. ... At least the cops won't be after me here. But what is back there? A demon or a snake is back there. Let's think of a plan once we see it. How do you know that? Okay, hold on. Real quick. Can I summon a... Oh, Digimon are fighting already. Okay. Couple of rookies that we haven't seen yet. We're gonna go on auto. So I think out of my entire team, Safer's is the strongest one. Shoutmon just has the most stats inherently and does the most damage, which I'm totally fine with. I'm more worried about my Tokomon, trying to get him to like ABI. I think to get oh my god, not Lucamon, Lucamon, I do need 80 ABI, which is going to take a while. But I think I honestly can finish that in like one day if I spend like 4 hours doing it. Hey dude, this guy's got some my face cam's covering it, but guest characters other than the protagonist or Digimon can participate as battles as guests. You can't command them, but they will support you in battle. Okay, we've had that in Time Stranger, which is really cool. All right, we are in Shinjuku, question mark, question mark, question mark, ... You okay? You've been quiet for a while now. What? I need to report to the agency? But there's no connection? What are you talking about? What agency? Okay, so it sounds like this is a separate world from what we know, but where? Are we in the Digimon world? Because it can't be the digital world, because if it was the digital world, we can talk to Karemi. We might be in the Digimon world now. Maybe it's already starting to cross over. I guess in Time Stranger, the big thing about the game is time travel, whereas in this game, it's like, it feels like it's like viruses, right? Like that's like the biggest thing that they're trying to like get across. Like these Digimon are like malignant programs that could spread and infect, and then there's like this virus that's like keeping people asleep, and Digimon are taking over people's like subconscious minds in the digital world. But that's just the game theory. Oh my god, there's so much dialogue, brother. Holy crap. I can't even tell what's like necessary. Tell me more about it. What's it like being a cyber sleuth? What cases have you solved so far, and what's your boss like? Tell me everything. What was that? I forgot. We keep getting these like crazy flashbacks. Uh-oh. It's the Zaxxon leader. I will say these camera angles are super growing on me. I love the dynamic of it. The ghost of the pale boy that all of Eden has been going on about. If he is the leader of Zaxxon and he's nice, then why is Zaxxon mean? What the heck is that? What does it mean? Yeah. Well, it's another lead to follow, perhaps. Come on, let's go. I've been waiting, brother. You're making this entire... Oh my god, a cutscene. Nice pants. It's Toji. Hey, you noticed that? Listen up. Or should I say sleuth? Something's been following us for the last while. I don't know exactly what it is. A Digimon or a ghost, or maybe it's her. Oh my, I've caught your attention. What the? Oh my god. Oh dear, good day to you. Easy there. Nothing to be scared of, I assure you. My name is Akemi Suedou. I'm a researcher for Kamishiro Enterprises. Okay, that's not good. I'm currently studying this strange phenomenon. I'm very much the only specialist capable of making these breakthroughs, though I'd still very much appreciate it if they gave me an assistant. I tell you, it's a terrible company. I don't trust any of these guys. These guys are super freaky. He looks like if Driftbloom was a human being. To begin, let's discuss the space we are in. This space exists within a certain phenomenon. We're in a whirlpool of a digital wave. To put it simply, we are in cyberspace. Allow me to ask you a question. Have you encountered an eater yet? They are entities that devour and eat away at things. Oh, so that thing that we saw in the beginning, that squid thing that attacked us, that wasn't a Digimon, that's an eater. You appear to be hackers, am I correct? You possess the Digimon capture program, and you have marvelous Digimon as well. Frankly put, I want to fight off the eater that is likely roaming around here somewhere. It's not really adding up to me, actually. If they know that Digimon work against the eaters, why don't they have Digimon? It also sounds like they are researching it, right? But why don't you research it with Digimon? Especially, I get it, you are of Kamishiro Enterprises, like you run the digital space, you don't want hackers on your team. But I feel like that's kind of stupid, no? Like you should have that as a countermeasure, especially if this is directly affecting your digital world and your business. You should want to take care of it. Like what's wrong with putting a couple of hackers on your payroll to delete? Anyway, I don't even know, dude. So much dialogue. Give me some more action. Let's keep going. My game crashed. Why? What happened? What the hell? I opened up the wrong game. Oh my god. Okay, I'm fine with doing all the dialogue again, but come on, man. All right, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna let this dialogue play out as is. I'm gonna take this time to read some more comments because I've been reading, as I mentioned, like I try to read as many comments as possible. I try to skimp down on it on Digimon because I don't, someone could put a spoiler and I wouldn't know. All right, someone could do it. I don't want that. I want a theory craft, okay? I want to be blindfolded. I want someone to put me in the dark and waterboard me, okay? And I want to know the facts of the story so that when I guess it, yes, I might be wrong 9 times out of 10, but the one time out of 10 pretend that I'm right. Oh, baby. So with my complaints about the side quests, I was basically complaining like I don't really like how it feels like they're not connected to the main story. However, according to CJ Flambert in the comment section, the best way to think about Cyber Sleuth regarding the side quests is imagine it as a TV show where major plot developments are broken up across the season with intervening episodes being used for character work and world building. And sometimes you have to be patient and wait for new leads to arrive. Okay, so I kind of like that. I think I will be looking at these side quests with a different light because of that comment. So thank you so much, CJ. But yeah, I think that actually would probably make me appreciate the game more. So the problem is though, right? The problem is how do I show what to show? Like before it was easy. I just show all the main quests, cut out all the side quests. But if the side quests are going to have little itty bitty pieces of little lore, I don't know. That's my problem for me to decide, but that probably means that I'm probably going to have to actually look and read every single piece of dialogue. The reason why I feel kind of iffy about that is because on Time Stranger, they repeat the same thing over and over and over and over again. I'm not going to say any spoilers, but you understand what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm going to save the game here. If it crashes, I got to figure something out. I walked over here and it crashed. I walked over here and it crashed. And okay, I went on Reddit. I disabled something called threaded optimization on NVIDIA. I'm going to see if it works now because I hope it does work, because if it doesn't work, I can't play. It worked. Wow, thank you, Reddit. I'm gonna save here just in case things go wrong. Okay, let's keep going. Let me see if I can summon an enemy and see what they look like. Okay, the enemies aren't horrible. Yeah, we're getting way more experience in this area. I'm going to be able to level up and hopefully get a Lucimon sometime soon. Why is this area with a... I need an IC card. Okay, well, that looks crazy. Let me open up the chest. I need memory up. Memory up? Memory up! Increases by 5. Boom, there we go. We have now 35 memory. So I think that is the only, at least that's the only way that I know that you can get more memory party, whatever. I'm sure you could probably get it from like side quests and quests, maybe later on, maybe like a shop. But like for now, I'm gonna open up every single chest. A lot of you guys were clowning on me for not opening up a chest. Dude, Time Stranger didn't give me jack for opening up the chest. Okay, I just got more enemies. Oh, that was the enemy in there? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Got an IC card. Okay, perfect. But oh, okay. I can't even walk over here. There we go. All right, let's go down. Okay. I'm going to go back to the lab real quick. I need to wait. Oh, wait, why are you coming in with me, buddy? Okay, I'm going to digivolve Bronzer because I need to get more ABI, and this is how I get ABI. Evolve him, boom, 27 ABI. Now I'm gonna level up him. You could de-digivolve and get like 1 ABI, but I found out, I'm pretty sure if you evolve upwards, you get more. Can I evolve anyone else? Everyone else is pretty high level. Nope. Okay, cool. Yeah, the evolution is a little bit harder in this game. But then again, I spent 7 hours grinding on the demo of Time Strangers. Who am I to say that, right? Hey, it's him! It went and disappeared on us. Knock it off. Do you know who that was? Do you even have a clue on who that might be? I'm imagining things, that's all, yeah. Ooh, it's an eater. Dude, it looks so freaky. What do you think it tastes like? All right, let's do this. It does so... I didn't save. Oh my God, I forgot. I don't have a headrest anymore. All right, Grand Rock. Let's see how much damage this does. Okay, not bad. Chrono Breaker killed it. Whoa, why did Chrono Breaker do so much damage? Well, that was fun. Ooh, a cutscene. Honestly, it wasn't even that hard to kill. I don't know why these people are so scared of it. Exclamation point. What's happening? What is happening? What? Teleported this out of there. What do you know? The old man's theory was right. The eaters and the ghost of the pale boy. This is a riot. It's spectacular. And to top it all off, there's you, a cyber sleuth. Reality is some pretty dull stuff, no doubt about it. But this is something else. But let's get back to business. I'm gonna dig into these eaters a little bit more. Maybe help out with Suedou's research. Oh, dude, they're gonna make it where he's gonna start working for Kamishiro Enterprises, and it's gonna be like a factional thing, huh? Oh, baby. Hey, it's Date. So, youngling, I'm out of here. Okay, now I'm going to guess there's gonna be a slew of... I was gonna say cyber sleuth quest. No, side quest. A labyrinth is part of the underworld in folklore, otherwise known as Mayohiga. The spirit world, the netherworld, and the land of the dead. A world beyond the borders of our own. That's what the spatial phenomenon that appeared in Shinjuku might be. Let's put aside the digital world question for now. It's not a riddle we can solve yet. Let's go back and talk about the Shinjuku labyrinth. Right before I took you in on it as assistant, there were some unsolved cases in Shinjuku, and then you uncovered the Shinjuku case, not to mention the labyrinth case on top of that. My theory is that this all stems from irregularities with digital waves regardless. These digital waves are growing unstable at key locations throughout Tokyo, not just Shinjuku, and since it's not at a level that impacts our daily lives, we ignore it as being within the range of error. The issue is not the state of growing instability, but rather what's causing it. Why now? Is it natural, human, alien, paranormal? This is an interesting case. We should press on with our investigation. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, more cases. I'm going going to do them really quickly and I'll be right back. And I'll also summarize them. Okay, I'm doing a side quest right now. How is this Poyomon so strong? It is an in training. Am I tripping out? Look, I'm doing a crazy combo. We're barely doing damage. How is he alive? There we go. Okay. Oh, man, side quest, man. Yo, check out this cardigan I got. It came in today. Finally. I love it. Demon Slayer's all right, though. Anyway, so this is a different play session. However, what I've done is I've completed every single side quest so far, and no story things came up. However, I saw something a little bit of my pondering, something a little bit worth looking into, and that is I've unlocked a brand new area. So while I was doing all these side quests, I checked out over here, and I have Shibuya. I've been to Shibuya in real life. It was pretty cool. I almost got jumped. Anyway, we're gonna go here, and oh, there we go. Instantly already. All right, let's do this. So yeah, I don't know how Act 4 is gonna be. Pitiful high school girl. Why does nobody pay attention to me? They never noticed me. Not one person. Daijobu. But woe to thee who finds the entrance there. And now we're going into digital space. Never mind. It's a paranormal episode. For if you make it, you only meet despair. So I did do a decent amount of grinding while I was doing the side quest, but nothing too crazy, right? I should see if there's a new case to investigate. Okay, it looks like we are on the right track. Like I said, I'm not even sure if I could do the entirety of Act 4 in today's episode, but if I can't, that's okay. I'll just clear out every side quest as I get them. There's a new one. It's a red case. It's the Scramble Pentagram, the client to Inoden Occult Research Club. The Legend of Shibuya Hirosaka. I need help verifying it. All right, let's do it. So you're the president of the Inoden. Okay, so these are this is apparently a main quest line, right? It might not have direct like story stuff, but it should be sprinkled in, right? My name is Mei Kokusho. What do you have for us today? I was wondering if you could run an experiment to test an urban legend. I like the sound of that. What legend do you have in mind? The Shibuya Hirosaka. And it goes like this. At the Scramble intersection, there are 5 hills, each of them going in a separate direction. You split 5 different people up, one on each road alongside those hills. Then you have them all head towards the Scramble intersection as they sing the Hirosaka song. If everyone makes it to the center, at the same time right as they finish singing, a dead person is brought back to life. Sounds pretty good. Let's do it. Could be a Digimon. It could be a ghost Digimon, right? A case is a case. Let's prepare for the experiment. Why don't you go talk with the other club members and learn more about the legend? Oh, hello. To hear of it a curse, to see it even worse. The depths of Shibuya, it's where we all must cross. Where you feel alone, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world. Probably the digital world. But woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you only meet despair. Do I have to memorize it? Great, now my freaking Digimon are testing me on SAT questions. Curse, worse, Shibuya, cross, down. Okay, screw you. This is the digital age. Literally the digital age. I'm taking pictures of these. If I need to recite these as I am going, I will just, I'm ahead of the curve. All right, let's do this. Oh, there's more stuff. So when I did go to Shibuya a couple years back, I think it was 3 years. It was the first time I went to VidCon. I stopped by Japan first. I know, really strange trajectory, but it did look like this. And I saw a comment of someone saying, well, yeah, Adrian, of course it looks like this. This is in real life. It's based off a real place. I know that. I just wanted to compare it to when I was here in real life to see if anything has changed. Now, how do I actually trigger this? Okay, maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Maybe I need to talk to everyone else real quick and then have them do it with me. Someone in the bathroom? No. Where are they? Dude, don't. Okay, why do we have to scatter in Nakano Broadway? Why can't we all just be in one place? Oh my God. Why am I wearing this maid outfit? I don't know. She was doing everything you do for Shibuya Hirosaka, and then a girl got hit by a truck when she started crossing the street. That's pretty fun. Technically, a car can't hit us. We are... Oh, I got a text message. Is it from a Digimon? There are max level Digimon, including Tokomon. Okay, thank you. So yeah, I put a couple of Digimon in the farm. I don't know what it does, but it looks like they level up in the farm, so I guess I can use that for like evolutions later down the line. There is nobody here, by the way. But just to be sure, let me check inside the cafe, and there is nobody here. Okay, here's the last girl. Oh, she just gave me important information. Shibuya Scramble section, a truck, and an accident. But woe to find the blah, blah, blah. This looks like the girl that died. All right, I got everything set up. Get all of the members together and take them over to Shibuya. Oh, they're actually doing it. To hear of it as a curse. To see it even worse. The depths of Shibuya. It's where we all must cross. You're doing great. Keep up that pace. Lily, I need you to speed up a little bit more. When you feel alone, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. Good. You're all about to reach the Scramble crossing. The traffic lights should cooperate too. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world, but woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you only meet despair. You only meet despair. Well, now to go. We made it. At the same time. Guess we did, huh? Without a doubt. So nothing happens. Whoa. What the? There's nobody here. Where did everyone go? Hey, it's the ghost chick. Hold on. Come here, shawty. Why doesn't anyone pay attention to me? Or maybe they do know me. And now she disappeared. Dude, we're playing hide and seek. I can't do this. Hello? I can't live here anymore. I can't be here anymore. So I'll... Whoa, who are you? How long have you been here? I'll die and remain here at the bottom of Shibuya in the other world. She vanished? Ah! This could just be a Digimon taking the form of this chick. Huh? Looks like it. And now we're back in the real world. This is gonna be a long quest, ain't it? Here's where it's strange. The crowd in the intersection saw you the entire time, but no one responded to their warnings. It's like you guys couldn't see or hear anything that was going on around you. And would this girl happen to be the high school student you saw there? It is, that's her. Well, that settles it. She was a high school girl who was killed 3 months ago in an accident. Okay, we figured that out. Hit by a truck. And now we're gonna end the case here. Why? Okay. If I kill everyone, that'll make me lucky. If everyone dies, that'll make me happy. What the? This is just a horror game episode. Investigation complete. I don't feel like I'll take the promotion. I'll take it. Apprentice sleuth. Okay. Damn. Let's go. New cases added. Syakomon's property. Okay, but like we didn't really get anything, right? Client at Kowloon. Yeah, that's great. But okay, wait. I thought that was a super main quest. Why? What is that, a Digimon? Maybe it's a human. Maybe it's a Digimon piloting a human's dead body. Hey, it's a Syakomon over here. I am so confused. Hold on, I lost my precious thing somewhere around Kowloon level 1. Okay, yeah, I'll go do that. Dude, I'm so confused. I can't, man. They died 3 months ago. Their soul is maybe digitalized. Maybe her soul, maybe she died, but her consciousness now remains in the digital world. You like that? You like that? Man, it's rough because I feel like a portion of this game would really benefit from just a really extended long period of playing, but God, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta sit down with all the side quests and like figure out what's happening. Congrats, I finished your side quest. Let's go. What's the next side quest? All right, cool. That's done. Now what do we do? New quests available? No, look, there's no new quest. Do I have to go around and... Okay, I'm gonna go around, try and find my next lead because it's gotta be somewhere here in Shibuya. I go on the subway system, mayhaps? No. I'm running in circles. Dude, I don't know where to go now. Oh my. It doesn't help that it's so ambiguous in where I'm going. Records, subway. I like subway. Go in the subway. I can't go in the subway. Let's go to the condos. Hello? I'll go anywhere except Nakano, because I've already been through Nakano so many times. It's got to be here, right? They did mention something in the side quest of like going to like a room at midnight at 2:22 a.m. something like that. Subway? No need to go into the station. Thanks, dude. Let's go to the hospital. Surely there's something in the hospital, right? Dude, I don't log into Eden much, but I heard the view from the entrance is impressive. Oh my God. There it is. The next place to go. Thanks. There's something right here. There's an anonymous post on my Digiline. Stop looking at me. Is it the dead girl? No reply. We got another case from the occult club, but this is personal. I think those guys might have taken a liking to us, given that we deal in the strange and unusual, and in doing so, they're inviting yet more strange and unusual things in our lives, starting with themselves. And this thing disappeared. No, dude, I can't. Bro, I can't play hide and seek. All right, let me investigate Eden level 2. Where do I even go? Do I go back home now? Here's what we'll do. We'll check if there's a case. We'll take it if there is, but I'm getting off. I'm so overwhelmed. There's a new case, Nightmare Eater. Okay. Hey, but they give you a memory up. Okay. All right, but yeah, folks, I'm gonna call it here for today. This has been like multiple play sessions because I try to do as many side quests as I possibly can. But let me know down in the comment section if you guys have been enjoying Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I've been honestly having a lot more fun just relaxing and playing rather than actively reading and doing everything. But that's, I think, just just how the game is, to a degree. However, I did not mean to start the investigation. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, what is this? There's supernatural elements in this. It's a log on my Digiline. Look at my log. Should I go to my club tomorrow? They claim to do research, but all we do is talk. Blah, 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 blah. Could Kenji have a crush on May? I think a Digimon hacked her phone. Yep. They randomly showed up on my phone, but they freaked me out that I deleted them. Cool, your account was hacked. But these are how I feel. Okay, interesting. So a lot of the posts that she's making from this hacked account or whatever probably is a Digimon being able to read her mind and her feelings to do this. Or she has a split personality. Just try and find me. This was now posted on your account. Okay, this is pretty scary. It's getting late today. I don't want to play this anymore, please. I'm kind of scared. Hey, it's Pete. He's from the AC side quest. He's helping us out today. Those Digimon messages had to chase with Digimon. Cool. I'll let you know when the bad guys nearby. All right, well, this is great. Well, let's save this for the next episode, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go take off. We're an apprentice sleuth now, which is fantastic, but I gotta do something else. This game is... It's always the creature captures, man. God forbid a brother wants to play Yokai Watch for the first time ever. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys have any more like tips and tricks. I really do appreciate them. I read them as much as I possibly can. These episodes take a little bit longer to record because there's just so many things happening, and I think that will ultimately pay off even more at the very end of the game. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. But Adrian, guys.